Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. A look at Indiana's starting group. Russell Westbrook out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Reed in at the 4.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Pass to McGrady. Now Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Here's Howard. It's blocked. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Doncic on the wing. To the inside. Malone. Doesn't go for him. Howard with some nice D. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's McGrady. To the paint. And stolen by Brown. For 3, Westbrook. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Now here's Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Howard. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's McGrady. From the baseline, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Doncic. Money from the wing.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
SGA surveying the D. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Howard. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside, Brown. Now Doncic. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Westbrook. The 3. Barry pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's McGrady. Now Howard, hounded by Westbrook. Howard, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Indiana trails by 7. Westbrook outside. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady, defended by Brown. Pulls up. Brown with some nice D. Well, the Pacers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one.
Energy and activity. That is how Brown earns fouls like that.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Brown. Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Brown. Thunder leading by 5. Here's McGrady. Pass to Howard. Outside, SGA. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Indiana. Doncic left side. And Indiana misses again.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Back to Jones. Picked by Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Reed. And there it is for him.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Doncic outside. And here's Brown for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Doncic. And drilled from 6 feet. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to SGA. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
McGrady, good. And the Thunder lead by 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Aldridge is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Thunder over SGA. And it comes off the front of the rim.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
It's tipped. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Pass to Malone. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Here's Pierce. Back to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside, Brown. Doncic outside. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. Outside, Brown. There's the three. Malone controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's McGrady, defended by Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Indiana trails by 6. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Parrish in at center, filling out the middle. Irving against Westbrook. 18 feet out. Irving, no good. Well, Indiana shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Rodman. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Roy. Rodman with a rebound. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pierce can't get to it. And it's Jones with the ball for the Thunder. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Westbrook, the pass to Petrovic. Back to Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. No good on the free throw. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook against Irving. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, and Irving doesn't need much wiggle room at all to feel comfortable. A lights-out three-point threat.
Inside. And that one's good. Parrish. Parrish has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Out to the right wing. Back to Irving. Here's Roy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires it. And it's Irving missing. Tipped away and stolen by Irving. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Westbrook against Irving. Havlicek passes to Westbrook. Here's Havlicek. Indiana needs to get off a shot here.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Barry. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pierce gets the bucket. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Irving for 3. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, you can't leave Kyrie there. He will bury that corner shot.
Here's Havlicek. Six to shoot. Yes, it's good. Havlicek's got his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook on top. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Down low. Here's Reed. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic outside. Luka! Get off me!
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Westbrook against SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And Havlicek pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The Pacers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Pass to Parrish. Tipped. Here's McGrady, guarded by Doncic. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Westbrook. Doncic outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one's wide left.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Picked by Reed. Here's McGrady. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook outside. Pass to Parrish. Knocked loose. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Aldridge is checked in for Reed. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's McGrady. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Rodman. Pass to White. Doncic outside. Here's Malone. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Aldridge. No made baskets yet. Here's McGrady. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Havlicek. And Indiana again with the bucket. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night. White looking it over. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. That one goes in. Oklahoma City's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGrady. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. And it's SGA missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oklahoma City grabs the miss. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGrady. 11 points in the game. It's stolen.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's McGrady. It's deflected. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And looking at where the Thunder... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's McGrady in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
And so he makes both from the line. Thunder trail by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Indiana shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Brown passes to Malone. Now Westbrook fires for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barry. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Now Reed. Brown with the steal. Jumps up. Down the court. It's Brown on the fly.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
The Thunder shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Barry. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Picked it. Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Barry. Back to SGA. Howard, the screen. From deep, SGA. Indiana with a rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Havlicek. Outside, Brown. Shot from 12. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Thunder trail by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, just slick there on the interior. Doncic draws the whistle.
Doncic hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I see him.
SGA against Westbrook. Now here's SGA. The D's right on him. Indiana with a rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And Indiana misses again.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the wing, right side. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's McGrady. The shot won't fall. Good D by Doncic.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Havlicek passes to Doncic. Pass to Malone. It's stolen by Howard. And here comes the break. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Malone. Deflected. And here's SGA. He's got 10. Here's Barry. Back to SGA. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. And here's SGA outside. The rebound by Malone.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention, makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pass to McGrady. Here's Barry. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Brown. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Thunder on D. A 12-point game. Westbrook outside. To the paint. Blocked again! Pass to McGrady. Can they get it? Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Westbrook finds Doncic. They set a pick. Takes a three. Doncic delivers from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Barry, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here's Indiana now. Westbrook with it. 6 points for him. Doncic outside. And Indiana misses again. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 12. Inside, here's Reed, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Westbrook taking his time here. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's McGrady. He's got 14. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jones against Brown. Pass to Pierce. Fires the 3. McGrady grabs a miss. Thunder trail by 8. Howard with a screen on Doncic. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And stolen by Jones. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McGrady. It's stolen by Doncic. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by SGA. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Westbrook against SGA. Irving looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Reed. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's SGA missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And Indiana misses again.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Aldridge. Now here's Irving. The 3 is up. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. 55 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Westbrook. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Aldridge. Jones drives in. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Brown. Pass to Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Over to the wing with 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana ahead, leading by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Havlicek in at the 3, the small forward.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
The open shot, Doncic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 19 points. Pass to Barry. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
White against Irving. Outside White. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 4.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Irving. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Oh, man. Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Pass to Doncic. Oh, look at Luka. Taking the contact and finishing strong.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
To the left wing. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the length Aldridge has is problematic for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him inside.
And so Aldridge nails them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Doncic. McGrady grabs a miss. Oklahoma City trailing. There's a screen by Aldridge. With the putback.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge. He understands how to create second chance opportunities.
And White has got the ball here for the Pacers. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Havlicek, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. From the line. And Indiana misses again. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the inside. Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside White. To the right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's McGrady. Now Irving. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Oklahoma City.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Indiana making a switch here. Indiana on D. 2-point game. To the middle. Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. Here's SGA. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, and rule number 1, defending Shea, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, that's easier said than done.
Now here's Brown. For 3, Westbrook. He drops it from range.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Here's Roy on the take. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Indiana making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Malone, guarded by Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Roy, driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he's good on the second.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Doncic. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Barry. Here's Roy, guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Here's Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort. And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Malone. There's a screen. Westbrook. Here's Havlicek. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Here's Roy. Now here's Howard. Takes a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash from downtown.
Shea is just getting better and better at facilitating.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Shot from 12. Can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And here's Westbrook. 1:49 left in the fourth. And that one falls for Westbrook. And so Westbrook nails both of them. SGA with it. And there's 1:38 left in the game. And there's the rejection. Outside Westbrook. Oh, rejected by Howard. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Picked by Reed. He launches. Westbrook rips down the board. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Pacers. Doncic! And no one in the vicinity.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 11-point game.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McGrady. And the Oklahoma City Thunder will move on.
And they have proven how worthy they are of being conference champions. They've cleared so many big hurdles this season, and no matter what the situation has been, they just kept finding ways to get it done.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.